Okay, we are back with the old Quattro. Now, Citrus came up with the amazing idea to call it the Trace because, look at that, we only have three of the little circles or rings. I think that's what we're going to call it from now on, the Audi Trace, instead of the Quattro. So, I like that. Thank you, Citrus. Good suggestion, as you always. So, I've added a couple of things. I have added variable brakes and a steering damper. So this is just, I made this forever ago. You can change reduction, all of that fun stuff. I think that is all I've added. I'm probably going to do some of the dash, but I'm going to show you the steering and braking now. So we'll jump into it. Press the old key. I have it on this still. So, look at that, we can steer now. There's a bear terrorizing me somewhere. Turn this volume down a bit. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I think he may be behind. He was running around somewhere. He chased after me though, so he's somewhere. Nope. I heard him, so now I'm wondering. Anyways, we've got the steering damper. We can turn. There he is. Jesus. Oh. But now we can steer in circles, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's leave him. He's scaring. Look at that. He's just chasing me. So I don't know what gear we're in, but we can steer, so we'll wrap around this corner. And we won't skid out or anything like that. Hopefully. Yeah, so look at that. Okay, so we were in 4. I need to change this throttle setup so that it's in our seat. And then we've got brakes. That's pretty rough. And I didn't downshift, so we're starting off in 5th. Okay, so we'll bring it back. And I'll move that throttle around. We'll reset the floor for the throttle so it idles at probably 15%. And yeah, so let's do that first. Let's see what we're at. Not there. Let's go to our engine. Our floor is 10. Let's go 16 because we stall it whenever we're just starting off. So if our throttle is already pretty high, then we'll be good. Let's go 25. Our p-value is pretty low, so we'll probably be running at like 17 or 18 RPS. And then we'll shift at like probably 13 or something like that. So let's change this around. Let's take this. Our throttle will go to our W and S. And then our clutch, our second clutch will go there. We will delete this. So I added a little detailing back here. Not much, just a little start basically. So let's put a pipe here instead. And let's put on our arrows. Perfect. And then we'll put that there, and then we'll just put a couple of blocks. And that's it. It's flush, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, that'll be okay just there. I'm gonna put the key. Where does that connect? That's just right to there, the starter. That's nice and easy. We'll put that down here. Like that. And let's put some instrument panels. Instrument. I can spell, I'm sure of it. here and here. This will be our speed in kilometers because I'm normal. Let's say 0 and 180. And let's also see what this gear is. So 1 to 1, so that'll make us slower. I'll change that to a 5 to 6 or 6 to 5, whichever direction it's facing afterwards. Let us do this. This will be our right indicator, and that will be an indicator, and then two. Actually, let's not label them. We'll leave them blank. Less things on the dash I like. Okay, that'll be good. Let's make that a nice little orange. Too bright. I don't like that. That's good. I like that. I like the subtle colors like that aren't just yelling at you, but they're like noticeable, but not in the way. Let's do this. Let's do headlight mode. Headlights. Let's do 3 modes. Low and high. Yeah, let's do that. 3 modes. Okay, this will just be a button, a push button, and that will be black. Okay, actually we'll make that a little bit lighter. We'll just go like that. I'll make the shifter and everything work, but for now I'll just use a end effector. Grab that color, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to use the end effector or not, because that looks good on its own, but I could just make that move. I could put a pivot there. I'll probably just do that, make it move forwards and backwards, and I'll XML a block in between it so you can't see the gap. Let's put a wedge here. And we'll block this off right there. And let's put a temperature gauge or probe here and here. Is that too high? That's too much. We'll put it back like that, and then that'll cover it up enough too. And it just puts a bit of depth in there behind it all. I'll cover that up. Not yet. Okay. Now I'll put a radio here. Let's paint it. We will grab a paint sign. That, and what do I want to do? Let's put like this. We'll just put a bunch of different modes. Yeah, I'll make it that wide. And then we'll put a little spot for the cartridges or disc or whatever you want to use in there. That'll be good. And we'll make that like that. Let's go, what color? Let's choose a weird. Okay, so you have a bunch of different channels to choose from, and then we'll do a gray. It's about the exact same color. Make it a little bit darker. Okay, and we'll put a couple of knobs actually. We'll just go like this. I don't like that. We'll just leave that, I guess, like that. It's okay. We'll put a dash in here. Not like that. And we will put this 2 blocks, 2 blocks. I don't know if I want it that long or tall. Yeah, that'll be okay. We will paint all of this. And we'll make a darker color of this. Go darker. A little bit off. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, I'm liking this so far. We're gonna make it probably gray dash. Darker gray, like something like that, maybe even. Yeah. And then I'll do paint blocks up here and make it kind of look a little bit nicer. I guess I should have changed the color of all of that. It'll be okay. Change that to red. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go gray. Just like that. And we'll make that gray. Gray will go darker down here. Okay, that's not bad. Then we can change all this now. That's not bad. Oh, I don't want that color. Now we'll change that. Let's make the black again. We'll go here and here for a couple of knobs. Oh, we might go like that. Yeah, I like that a bit more. Let's call this radio. Oh, I might actually find the exact radio that it's called and put it there. We will call this glove box. Oh, I don't want two X's. Copy and paste it. Okay, that is good. I'm happy with that. Let's paint this because I don't like the keys having a background. It just makes it more than it has to be with everything. And let's paint these down here. We'll make it a light gray. Lighter. Like that. I'm not sure what color I'll do the ground yet. Okay, so that is coming along. I'm not sure what I want to do, if I want to do a mirror at all. Yeah, I'll decide later. Let's put something here like a player sensor maybe. That may look good. It looks kind of like a cup holder. Yeah, that looks like a cup holder. Looks like you have a cup or something in there. Which is good. I might put some lights or temperature things back here so you can change some stuff. And that is good. Let's hide these controllers real quick. Let's make sure I'm not destroying anything first. We'll put that one there. Let's grab you, bring you over. Perfect. And let's grab you and bring you over. You're a little one, so you'll be easy. Watch it be the only one that destroys something. Actually, let's leave that spot open for another. Because that's a nice big space. Okay, let's paint that, and that, and that, and that. paint all that darker afterwards, but I need to be able to see stuff before I'm done. Okay, let's save her up. And that all looks good. Now, for the other gauges, what do I want to do? Let's do this one. Let's do 3 engine temp. And 0 and 115. And we'll make this one RPM. Dial 0, 2500. And I'll make that bigger for the other one, but that'll be okay for now. And 3 here will be battery, 0 and 1, and fuel percent, 0 and 100. Okay, there's all of that. Do I want this dial? I probably will for something. Fills it out a bit, but I don't know. I'm sure I'll find some reason for it. Parking brake, I will just have on something on the seat probably. And, oh, I know. Shift. So we'll do a little indicator and it'll blink if you need to shift. And we'll make it darker, and we'll make it darker, and we'll make it darker. There we go. Okay. So if you have to shift, that'll start blinking at you. You'll have to shift at whatever it is, like 13 RPS. So let's save her up. That looks good. I don't normally like having so many bright dials and stuff at the very top, but that'll be okay. So let's load it in and see how it looks. Okay, we have speed right there. That's not too hard to see. You can see your shift, indicators, lights, temp, RPM. Your key is right there. I like having the radio on the glove box. That shifter and the cup holder looks good. I like this. It feels like a good car. You can look up. We'll call this a skylight. But you don't see it unless you look right up. So I'm not too mad about that. And we'll clean that up back there. This will yell at you if you need to shift. So you don't need to look down the whole time. If you're driving, you can just shift. I was considering making the civilian one automatic, but I could not find myself to do that. Yeah. So none of that's connected either, so I have to do that. I'll do that next.